each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus vault.
Таков величайший парадокс нашего племени. Мы настолько высоко ценим искусство познания, что считаем себя куда мудрее живших до нас. Если зависть – главная болезнь художников, то высокомерие – чума волшебников. Боюсь, к моему предупреждению никто не прислушается. Но я все-таки повторю. Чем ближе волшебник поднимается к области божественной, тем ближе он к пропасти небытия. Я почитал себя почти равным Мистре и изобрел план, чтобы сравняться с ней. Я сковырнул одну ветвь плетения и заключил ее в амулете, на создание которого потратил лучшие свои годы. И как велико было сожаление, которое постигло меня. Использовав амулет, я в то же мгновение оказался заперт в нем сам и добрую часть тысячелетия провел в магазинах диковинок и у коллекционеров. Только теперь, когда я освобожден, и сил моих едва хватает, чтобы держать в руке перо, я могу оставить в назидание другим свое письменное свидетельство.
The Annals of Carsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Carsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Carsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Carsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Carsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. And you're already wiser than me. That's a lesson I've only recently learned. I worshipped Mistra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Carsus's successor. Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself, just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Carsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, And I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Cast has achieved many things. But he never managed that. Long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it. I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even. You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Венец славы. Мы прочли анналы Карсуса. Вы получаете разорвать в клочья сущность противника, потянув за пряди плетения.
Caution is warranted here.
I've got a long road ahead.
Which way to the nearest library?
No time for mercy. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Breathe deep and move. Best be on my way.
Страницы покрыты эзотерическими символами и странными рунами. Какие-то из них ты не можешь разобрать, другие кажутся странно знакомыми. Твой взгляд останавливается на одной странице, где говорится о давно потерянной книге. Некромантия Тхая есть на свете тайны жизни и смерти, ведомые лишь красным магам. Изложить эти тайны на пергаменте – большой риск, ибо нельзя, чтобы попали они на глаза недостойным. А кто сможет сберечь тайны смерти лучше, чем сами духи мертвецов? Раскрывший некромантию Тхая рискует лишиться рассудка, не справившись с ревнивыми духами. Но мудрый странник, способный пройти по тонкой грани между жизнью и смертью, обретет знания, доступные лишь немногим смертным. Дальше подробно описаны меры предосторожности и риски, связанные с чтением текста, и изложен четкий путь к разгадке секретов, содержащихся в этом фолианте. Восстановить корону. Гейл прочел анналы Карсуса и заявил, что это не просто дневник. Именно в этой книге описаны изначальные эскизы короны. С этими эскизами Гейл может попробовать перековать корону Карсуса и вернуть ей прежнюю силу. Но для начала надо найти все 3 нитирийских камня. Овладеть некромантией Тхая. Мы прочли Тархиатский кодекс и теперь знаем достаточно, чтобы дочитать некромантию Тхая. Прочесть Тархиатский кодекс. У нас есть Тархиатский кодекс. Сперва придется прочесть его, если мы хотим расшифровать некромантию Тхая.
Take you first.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Открыть древний фолиант. Задание выполнено. Мы расшифровали последнюю страницу некромантии Тхая. Теперь мы знаем, как призывать на помощь могучую тхайскую нежить. Уничтожить древний фолиант. Задание выполнено. Мы решили, что книгу уничтожать нельзя, слишком она ценна. Лучше нам самим завладеть этим знанием. Обыскать подвал. Задание выполнено. Мы расшифровали последнюю страницу некромантии Тхая и дочитали книгу.
How can I help?
set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order. Not everyone subscribes to what is... The night song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Gale of Waterdeep, as I live and breathe. As do you, I'm glad to see. Tell me, what curiosities did you discover within the walls of this esteemed emporium?
The truth, Elminster. How Carsus's crown could yet be reforged or destroyed, as the case may be.
Hold very still, Midclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? I can see you're in no place to have a civilized conversation. Return when an iota of sense has returned to you. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
These boots have seen everything.
You'll bring him the night song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
You have a job to do, so do it, quickly.
Perhaps it was indeed wise to dissuade me from the crown of Carsus. A jumped-up wizard drunk on promises of power is not an enviable company.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but your tone was clear enough.
Nothing at all, friend. I was merely admiring your ambition.
Ah. I believe I recognize you. Gale of Waterdeep, Mister's discarded lapdog, reduced to trailing after some adventurer. How you have fallen. Do you still pine for her? Run around, trying to impress her in the hope she'll take you back.
I'm my own man. Make my own choices.
You keep telling yourself that.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Elminster?
Oh, hello. Tell me, what curiosities have you and... So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand...
What are you saying?
She bids you come to her holy shrine in the... Perhaps trust in your...
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to the Slaroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Goddess or no, it is a fearsome sting to be let down by a lover. And to hear of it from another of her bright birds. It must be difficult for Gale to imagine great Elminster courting, writing poems, doing certain deeds. It is difficult for Minsk to think of too. Let us speak no more of it. Of Elminster and the sex, I mean.
That pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death 12 times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Poor Gale. But Mr. is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
The mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mistra brings Gale good fortunes.
Whatever happens next, be sure that
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat.
Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I'll take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. Though the orb still seems to offer our best hope of destroying the brain, I retain some hope that another, less costly solution can be found. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
No one's stopped me yet.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Lorroakan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. That's my greatest fear. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father. I imagine a rat like Lorroakan will be nothing in comparison.
Решить, как поступить с песней ночи и Лорроаканол. Мы рассказали песне ночи, что ее преследует Лорроакан. Она решила дать ему бой. Мы должны пойти с ней. Лорроакан хочет, чтобы мы привели песню ночи к нему. Но как бы мы ни решили поступить, надо рассказать ей о Лорроакане. Она хотела бы про такое узнать. Встретиться в Мистрой, в Киоте Штормового берега. Эльминстер узнал, что нам теперь ведом секрет, как выковать корону Карсуса, и принес последнее послание от Мистры. Гейлу надо явиться в ее святилище в Киоте Штормового берега. Там она, наконец, удостоит его личной встречи.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your query. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say you are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment. Logic detected. Petition approved. Enjoy. How else can I help you today? The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song? Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day.
Not a dicky bird. He's really quite disappointed.
To keep going.
My love.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Night Song is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
My apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. Perhaps we could start over. I am Leroican. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you. What you... Perhaps we could start over. I am Leroican. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you. Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother, Seluna, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them. You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years!
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
They say madness and genius are separated by but a hair's breadth. Perhaps the same is true of madness and stupidity.
You think I'll watch my life's work falter so easily? Now that the device is in my hands and the night song is at my fingertips? I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging rooms.
No, Master Lorokan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Night Song here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
What? You will address me with due deference.
Perhaps we could start over.
They say madness and genius are so...
You love...
Think you can take me on?
Non compos me.
Kick out!